Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Comboy here, and welcome back to some Goldeneye 007 Wii gameplay. I was testing this little feature out here. It was pretty cool, I think. But nonetheless, guys, welcome back to some more Goldeneye, like I said. And this is actually my second gameplay. If you guys want to add me, I think I have about 50 or 40 spots left or so. Just check the description below for my ally code, and then send me a message to my inbox, and in a second here you'll see me fail at a triple spray down this alley thing. I think one thing about Goldeneye is the spawns are actually they're not, I don't really know how to say it, but I mean, if the spawns in Goldeneye were the spawns in Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure everyone would be yelling and complaining because pretty much what I find in Goldeneye is they spawn you right in the middle of the action, which I personally love, but they spawn you in the middle of where you can, like, in the middle of actually a gunfight that you can actually win, whereas sometimes in Call of Duty they'll spawn you like right behind somebody or something like that. But you'll see in this gameplay, I think I actually and yeah, and that's possible too. You can actually shoot a guy, and you can both kill each other. Like, that's a perfect example right there. Like, you'll spawn and you can see somebody like without even moving, which I think is pretty cool. But I'm still a noob at this game. I'm very new to it, but I'm definitely enjoying it. I actually tried to use the classic controller the other day, but I found that the Wiimote is better for me to go with this game, at least because the classic controller was a bit iffy. I didn't really like it. The only game I really liked using the classic controller in, for first-person shooter at least, was Black Ops, and I think that was pretty good use of the classic controller. But for this game, I'd rather stick to the Wiimote. But yeah, like I was saying, I really am enjoying this game, but I'm still very new at it. I think I'm level 9 right now, or 9 or 8, and leveling up is definitely not the same as in Call of Duty. And right there, I thought, I didn't actually know you could switch between single fire and fully automatic. I think you can actually do that with some guns. So here I actually tried it out. Like, you can switch to a noob tube here, and then you can switch to single fire, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know that at the time, and I was like thinking like my gun got jammed or something. I was like, what the heck? But then I think I found out later on, here, yeah, like, you can actually turn it to single fire. I don't know why you would want to do that, but that's a pretty cool feature. It got me killed a few times because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but nonetheless, yeah, like, basically it's a pretty cool game. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure why it's only 4 versus 4, the way it is now, because I think it's, even though the games do go really fast and it's only a 40 kill score limit, I think it should have been 5 versus 5 and maybe upped it to a 50 score limit. But nonetheless, the game still moves very fast. Most of the maps are pretty small, except for, I forget the name of it, but I played it for the first time the other day, and it was pretty big. And it was hard to find people, but I've actually started moving to other game types. I think there's one called Goldeneye, where it's pretty much like a domination in Call of Duty, except there's 5 cap points, which is pretty cool. And when you're actually capping the thing called I think it's the console or whatever, you have to you're actually left like defenseless. But for you Goldeneye fans, you already know like what the deal is. This game's been out for, I think, 2 years now. I was pretty late on getting this Goldeneye game. There's another example, like, they spawn you right in the middle of the action. I almost died there from the grenade. But I think it works out pretty well. Sometimes the spawns are a bit tough on you, and sometimes they're pretty generous. Like, they'll spawn you right next to a guy, you can take him out. But I guess it's just how the game works. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of it. I'm not sure. And I've actually been using the shotguns a little bit more lately, trying to get used to them, because shotguns in this game I think are pretty good also. But I wanted to actually ask you guys who play GoldenEye, I want to ask you what your favorite gun is in this, because pretty much the most common gun I think I see around is the Sigmas, I think it's called, or Sigma 9, Sigmas 9 or something. That's pretty common. That's like the only gun that I have pretty much, because I haven't really gotten to higher levels yet, but I'm not quite sure how it works out. You can see I'm not the best at this game right here. I think this guy ends up killing me. Yep. But I'm getting better. It's still a learning experience for me. And like I said, if you guys want to add me, just make sure to check the description below, where you'll see my ally code to try to noob tube this guy. I don't really think they're that powerful in this game, but it just might be me. But pretty much, if you guys, want to add me, that'd be pretty cool. I think my list is, almost getting there. I think, like I said, it's halfway full or something. But nonetheless, guys, pretty fun game, and yeah, that would be pretty cool if you guys would play with me and make me a better player here. We can maybe get a full lobby. I'll be playing a lot more probably because school's letting out after this week. After Thursday, I'm done school, so I'll probably be playing a little bit more. And here's this feature that I was talking about in the beginning. You can stay like crouched, but you can just barely like pop your head over a windowsill or something and take a guy out in the distance, what I think is pretty cool. But nonetheless, guys, hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll see you all later.